Yeah, what's going on, guys? So lately I've been using the flatline, and holy hell is it obliterating people. Now this goes back to one of my videos like a week or two ago where I said on certain days or certain weeks there's always a gun that just feels godlike compared to everything else, and then like the next day the gun just won't work for anymore. And right now the flavor of the week is the flatline. It's completely decimating teams, and I don't know if it's the aim assist or just the raw power of the gun. It's doing me great things at the moment, so I decided to start recording with it. It's just, look at this. It's just nuts, and I'm not even, it's not even amped. I don't know how many bullets it takes to kill. What is it, 3-4 bullets? And I think if it's amped, it's like a 2-shot. It's ridiculous. But I noticed that I really can't play the way I want to play with it, which is slide hopping everywhere, grappling, and trying to shoot for people from, you know, in midair. It doesn't work that well because the recoil gets increased even more, and it's already ridiculous even on the ground. But if I want to fight correctly with this gun, I have to stay grounded, and I'm also using cloak. Now, I tried using cloak a few games, and I kept doing poorly with it, and I realized I was watching the kill cams when people killed me. I never fooled anybody with my cloak because I was moving around the place. I was slide hopping, air strafing, and, you know, grappling everywhere, and when you're moving around that fast, cloak is pretty much useless because you're so easy to see. So I noticed that when people fool me with cloak, it's because they're just walking along the ground or even just sprinting around the corner, and that's when it catches you off guard because you get that split second like, oh crap, it's the guy in cloak, and that gives you the advantage in a fight. So I'm gonna try not to move around as much as I really want to and just see how these two combine. And right now it's really working. It's a little bit ridiculous. So if you watched yesterday's video, I mentioned that Make Me Toasty bought me a new Elite controller, and I'm using it right now, and it feels so good. Like, I know it's probably, I'm exaggerating, but I've been using a broken controller for the past maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Both my bumpers just don't work, or they didn't work, and one of them was literally like dangling off the controller, and I felt just like I felt like a hobo playing video games. So it's so nice to have a fresh new controller. It's like when you're younger and you get those new Jordan sneakers and you just feel great. This is what it's come to. I'm playing video games now. This new Elite controller is my new pair of kicks right now. Like I'm so happy to just have a fresh controller. I'm probably making a bigger deal out of it than I need to, but I'm loving it right now. I hear footsteps all around me. Alright, this one's to my left. So recently, when I've been using this gun, I'm winning a lot of my gunfights, and I don't understand it because there's some days where this gun feels like crap, and people always ask me, what do you think about the flatline? Do you think it's overpowered? And honestly, there are some days where it just does not work for me, and the recoil makes me lose a lot of gunfights, and I'm just like, nope, that gun is crap, it's pure RNG. But right now, I feel like the recoil, it's manageable at the moment, and I'm winning a lot of gunfights as long as I'm staying grounded. Most of the gunfights I lose with this gun is because I'm moving too fast, I got too aggressive, and I was like shooting in midair, and the recoil is a bit ridiculous. But as long as I stay grounded like I am right now, like, these gunfights are pretty straightforward. The only thing, like, as strong as this gun feels right now, I can't do this, man. The way I'm playing, I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty, but I feel like this is the only way to make the flatline work. I can show you next game or next video. I'll try and be as aggressive as I normally am with the flatline, and it will not work at all. So maybe Respawn put this gun in the game for a reason, you know, to cater to the slower player. One thing I did notice, though, is that if you want to move around fast and be aggressive with the flatline, you have to tap fire. Oh, I can do it right now. See, I wasn't doing it as fast as an alternator. You have to basically pretend it's like the big brother, the alternator. You have to tap fire it, but not tap fire as fast. So as long as you do it at a decent speed, just practice it, you'll get the hang of it. It makes it a lot more manageable to win fights like that. Like, you can tell when you're jumping up in midair, the crosshairs, like, they spread out. So the game is telling you, like, hey, you're going to get a lot of recoil right now. I'm actually surprised I won that gunfight. This gun is just growing on me, man, and it might not be my favorite gun, but I have to say that I absolutely love the design of the flatline. It feels like a futuristic version of the AK-47 or something. I really can't explain it, but I think the gun is sexy as hell, and I'm glad that I'm using other tacticals and enjoying it, because when this game first came out, all I used was stim, and I thought that that was the only thing worth using because stim was the only thing that we ever used in Titanfall 1 and that really made an impact on your gameplay. You know, you got shot, you popped stim, you had a second chance basically at surviving the fight, and then you also had some speed. So that's all I used in the tech test when this game first came out, and then when it released, stim was the only thing. And then I realized, oh, phase shift is pretty good, huh? And then I always thought the grapple hook was useless, and I thought hollow pilot was useless. And now grapple is the only thing I ever want to use. Like when I use phase shift nowadays, I'm using cloak now, I still look at every single building or wall or corner of a building, and I'm just like, I wish I could grapple that right now. And Holopile is actually pretty fun now, so I commend Respawn for making all the tacticals. This guy's shooting my body. This guy does not like me right now. Alright, we should bring out Legion. So yeah, I respect Respawn for actually making all the tacticals in this game pretty useful now. I just hope that they boost, I hope they buff the phase rewind, because right now it just feels completely useless. I thought when the live fire came out, they had it in the trailer, and I thought they were hinting at us like, hey, we're gonna buff it for you. Hope you guys like it. And then it ends up being the same piece of crap. So, I mean, to be honest, I don't even want to be in Legion right now. I'm gonna try and get better with my Legion play, but I want to just get out of my Titan and use the flatline some more, because it's absolutely destroying people. Alright, we have the advantage on this Titan right now, but I don't want the pilot to get in. That might be him. Nice! Okay, we definitely have the advantage now. No, that wasn't him. Let's try and kill him before he gets in. He's in for a bad day. He's just gonna get in his time and be like, oh, I can't wait to use Ronin. I just saw Iniquity do some crazy things with it, and then all his health is gone as soon as he gets in. I'm so sorry, Ronin. I respect you, but you gotta do what I gotta do, man. We're on separate teams, so, you know, I gotta get those points. However, it does happen every now and then where I notice a Purple Army member is on the other team, and I'm pretty sure someone in this game is on the other team that's in the Purple Army. But it's happened a few times where you guys will teabag me in your Titan when I'm in, like, my Ronin or something. I'll teabag back, and then we don't fight. We just kind of go about our day and fight, you know, the other enemies, but we just leave each other alone because we have that mutual respect for each other. And I think that's awesome. It's just like a weird camaraderie that we have with the Purple Army. This community is amazing, so I love you guys. Just want to point that out. I'm going to get my ass kicked here. Yeah, he has such a big advantage right now. I just wanted to do as much damage as possible before getting, before having to eject. Come here. See if I get execution on him. God damn it. Does he know I'm chasing him? This guy's an absolute monkey. He definitely knows that I'm trying to melee him. Okay, I'll just stop and shoot with my overpowered flatline. This thing feels really, really strong right now. I don't know if it's the aim assist. It probably is, because everybody knows my aim is crap. I don't know if Game Sager watches my videos, but if he is, right now, he is fuming. He's foaming at the mouth, like, oh my god, I hate the aim assist on rifles, the hemlock sucks. So, all I ever hear Game Sager talk about is the aim assist on rifles. And I mean, he's got a point. It needs to be toned down a little bit. It's a bit too strong. I wish all the guns in this game worked. When it comes to aim assist, I wish they all worked like SMGs. It doesn't feel too crazy. But either way, this is a ridiculous game. The flatline is definitely the flavor of the week. I'm going to keep using it. I'm going to try and get more aggressive with it, though. I probably won't use Cloak, to be honest, because I feel like I have to stay grounded if I'm going to use Cloak. I'm going to try using the flatline and just be very aggressive with either Stim or the grapple hook. I was just praying for RNG there. I was like, I got to kill this guy. I think I killed him with the last bullet, too. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. For some reason, a lot of you have been asking me to use a flatline over the past few days. So I thought I would finally do that. If you guys want to see me use any other guns, please let me know. Just let it be something serious. Like, a lot of people tell me the craziest loadouts. Like, please just use the assault ball and RE45 silence, but make sure that you're wearing a blindfold and do it backwards, but only go for melees, and use North Star, but you have to hover and melee only. You guys just want to see me suffer, and you make it seem like these loadout suggestions are God's gift, but they all sound terrible. So if you want me to use a certain loadout, at least make sure that I can be efficient with it, and I'm not going to get my ass kicked, unless that's really all you want to see. If all you want to see is me just get my ass kicked, then let me know as well, because apparently that's entertainment to some people. So either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Make sure you drop a like for me. We got 40 kills. My god, this gun is ridiculous. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.